Okay, so let us get started with today's meditation session. So, hello everyone. My name is Swayam, and I'll be starting us off with just a little bit of a recap of what we talked about yesterday. What is this meditation really about, and what are we achieving with this meditation? A bit more, but just recap about that, and then we will get start with our meditation. So, just a main recap of what this meditation is centered around is what we call self-realization, or your connection with your spiritual self. So, we obviously have our physical being, our body, our hands, and we have our mental and emotional beings as well, which is our thoughts and our feelings. And uh, there's a level under these, which is our spiritual being. And if we solve the problems or solve our problems and we look at them through our spiritual being, you see that the problems at the higher levels, at your physical and mental and emotional states, they will also be fixed. So, so it's kind of like connecting to the root of who you really are. And this inner power, who we really are, is what we call the spirit. And the way we get our self-realization is by awakening our Kundalini. So let's just again watch the short recap video. It's a short animation about self-realization and Sahaja Yoga.
In the sacrum bone, at the base of the spine of every human being, there is a dormant spiritual energy known in Sanskrit as Kundalini. When awakened, it rises through vital energy centers along the spinal cord, called chakras. As the Kundalini passes through the fontanelle area, we can feel a cool breeze above our heads and in the palms of our hands as we enter a state of thoughtless awareness, peace and oneness, known as self-realization.
So as you heard in the video, this is what Sahaja Yoga is about. It's about getting our self-realization. So again, like yesterday, we ask you to be in a relaxed environment and a relaxed position. If you want, you can sit on a chair, which most of you probably are, or you can sit on the floor, on the ground, in the cross-legged position, and just try to be comfortable and in a position where you can really just be relaxed. You should not be stressed or anything because that's the opposite of meditation. It's about being relaxed. And by being physically relaxed, that can also help us be spiritually, mentally, and emotionally relaxed. So let us now, now if we're ready, all sit down and let's keep our left hand on our lap. So like this, like we did yesterday, just keep it on our lap as you see in the position in the picture. And we'll keep our right hand and keep it on our left heart. And let us all take our attention within, close our eyes, and let us ask this mother energy within us, our Kundalini, Mother, am I the pure spirit? Mother, am I the pure spirit? And when you're asking these questions, try to witness what you're feeling on your hands or in your body, but don't think. As we heard in the video, this state of self-realization is thoughtless awareness. We don't think, but we also have to witness. We can now keep our right hand on the left side of our upper abdomen, our stomach. And again, close our eyes and let us ask, Mother, am I my own master? Mother, am I my own master? We can now take our right hand and put it on the left side of our lower abdomen, as you can see in the picture, just above where your hip meets. And over here we can say, Mother, please give us the pure knowledge. We can take our right hand and bring it back to the left side of our upper stomach. Over here we can say, Mother, I am my own master. Mother, I am my own master. We could take our right hand, bring it back to our left heart now. And here we can now say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. Mother, I am the pure spirit. We can now bring the right hand to the left side of our neck, and we could turn our head to the right. And we can close our eyes again. And over here we could say, Mother, I am not guilty. If we have guilt from our past, then our Mother Kundalini will not be able to rise. We should let go of all the guilt we have. Mother, I am not guilty. We can now take our right hand and keep it on our forehead, across our forehead like this. Again, close our eyes, left hand on our lap, open, and over here we can say, Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. As we let go of our guilt, we also have to let go of our anger, our grudges against anyone else, for our Mother Kundalini to rise. We could say, Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. Now, bring your hand to the top of our head, in the right hand, the palm on the top of our head like this. And let us apply a bit of pressure. Push down a bit, not too hard, but just a little pressure. And over here we could say, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Over here, when we keep our attention, make sure you keep it on the top and make sure you are still witnessing what you're feeling on your hands and on your body. We should not be zoned out. We should be relaxed, but we should also be witnessing. Let's now raise our hand above our head, a few inches above our head, and try to observe what we're feeling on the top of our head or on any of our palms or fingers. Any tingling, any breeze, not from AC or anything, but anything that you're feeling coming from your hands or feeling on top of your hands. Maybe it could be pain or coolness. Witness what you're feeling, but do not have any thoughts about it. Just witness. Let's now bring our hand back on our lap and let us now balance our channels.
So, still staying in the same meditative state. Now that we have awakened this Kundalini energy within us, we can use this energy to clear out our subtle body. So, when we talked about our subtle system, the different chakras and channels inside of us, we can clear those out using some very simple meditation techniques. So, let's start off by still keeping our left hand on our lap, like it was before, and our right hand just down. If you're sitting on a chair, just resting at your side towards the earth. And if you're sitting down, resting your palm on the Mother Earth. So here we're using the power of the earth element to cleanse our left channel. Like we said, the left channel is about emotions and desires. The extreme of it could be extreme sadness or guilt, a lot of thoughts about the past. But when we strengthen our left channel, it makes us active. Our desires are very strong and they work out. We can really feel our emotions are balanced. So that's what we're trying to achieve by cleansing our left channel. So now let's close our eyes again. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Remember above and not on your forehead, above on the top of your head. And also observe what you're feeling on your left hand, on your palm of your left hand. Here we can say the affirmation, Mother Kundalini, please absorb all the problems of my left channel into the Mother Earth, or into the earth element. Please release all the tensions and heaviness from my left channel into the earth. Please calm my emotions. Please stabilize my emotions. Mother, please remove all the instability. Please remove all the sadness or extreme emotions from my left channel. Please remove all the laziness, all the lethargy, and please put it into the earth element. Mother, please make us active, aware. Please cleanse our left channel. Continue to observe what you're feeling on the palm of your left hand, and also keep your attention on the top of your head. Again, don't focus too hard, or don't let your attention be too tight and cramped up. Just let it sit relaxed on the top of your head, and don't think again. Just witness what you're feeling. Now let's put our right hand back on our lap, and let's put our left hand towards the sky like this, in front of our left shoulder. So this is how we balance our right channel using the sky element. So the right channel is about your physical aspect. So overthinking, overworking, these can all be some of the problems that lead to an overworked right side. So when we use the sky element, we cool down our right channel, and we really become like a more relaxed person, thinking more in the present instead of the future. So let's ask for these qualities. Let's close our eyes, attention on the top of your head and your right palm. Mother, please remove all the problems of my right channel into the sky element, or into the ether. Please cool down my right channel. Mother, please remove all the overworkingness, all the hyperactivity, overthinking, and the extreme futuristic thoughts. Please release them into the sky element. Please cool down. Mother, please cool down my right channel. Observe what you're feeling on the palm of your right hand. Any sensation at all. And now let's bring our left hand back onto our lap. In this same relaxed state, let's keep both our hands open and close our eyes for a second and just observe what you're feeling on your hands and the top of your head. Just try to push away all the thoughts. If anything keeps getting in the way, just say, not now, not now. Try to see how long you can go without any thoughts. We can slowly open our eyes, and we can thank this Kundalini energy inside of us for allowing us to meditate, for allowing us to silence our thoughts and cleanse our left and right channel. Okay, so at the beginning and the end of our meditation, usually we do this small exercise that we call bandhan. So we raise our Kundalini and take bandhan. And what this means is it's like a protection for our inner being. This subtle system, all our chakras and channels, it's like a protection for that. So I remember we did it yesterday as well. So you guys might remember the exercise where we did this, right? So that's putting like an aura around ourselves, and sustaining this like state of peace and silence. So let's go ahead and watch the video, and you guys can do it along with the video, follow along, and make sure your right hand is going in front of your left hand as we do it. So yeah, let's follow along with the video, and yeah.
We will go through a small exercise we do every time before and after our meditation called Kundalini Bandhan. The first part symbolizes our desire to raise our energy and keep it raised throughout the day. For this, we place our left hand, which is the hand of our desire, in front of our sacrum bone, raising it slowly along our spine. And with our right hand, the hand of action, we wrap it around the left hand in a slow circular motion. Once you get to the top, you tie a knot, symbolically tying your energy so it stays up. We repeat this 2 more times. The third time, we will tie 3 knots, symbolizing each of our energy channels. The second part symbolizes a shield of protection, which we place upon ourselves. Here we keep our left hand on our lap, and with our right hand, we spread our energy from one side of our body to the other, and back, forming a kind of rainbow-like shape. We do this 7 times, once for each energy center. This exercise should be done before and after meditation, but also before leaving house in the morning and going to work to keep yourself in protection throughout the day.
So like the video mentioned, we can also do this exercise at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, really any time when you just want to bring yourself into that state of meditation. It can really help with that. And now I'm gonna hand it back over to Swayam to conclude our session for today.
So, thank you, Sadia, for leading our balancing of our chakras and our channels. And that's really what we'll be doing over this next 6 weeks. Our theory sessions on Sundays and our daily meditation sessions on the weekdays. Reminders of the timings, Monday to Wednesday in the evening, so 8:30 to 9 p.m. EST. So if you're in a different time zone, please keep a note of that. Maybe it will be earlier for you. And on Sundays, our sessions are from 7 to 8 p.m. EST. And we will also send reminders in the WhatsApp group. We have a new one, which you will be added to shortly if you have not already. And if you probably have gotten the reminder for today's meeting. And those are just some things to remember. Uh, and we will only have it obviously from Monday to Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we won't have any sessions. Uh, and we will, as I said, send reminders out. So now that we're done with the session, could everyone, does anyone first, let's ask, does anyone have any questions about the session which we had or the meditation? They could, if they want to unmute themselves, they could raise their hand or please send it in the chat and then one of our members will answer it. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any questions.
Hi, I have a quick question. So we missed yesterday's session. So is there any recording that you're going to share, or is there any information that we missed from yesterday?
So
So,
the info, sorry, yeah, continue.
so the information, uh, if you would like to contact your mentor about what we went over yesterday for more information, that would be great. But an overview of what we went over yesterday was like what this meditation is, what is Saj Yoga, and what we talked about in the beginning, about self-realization is kind of what we went over yesterday about self-realization, about the Kundalini, about the Saj Yoga meditation. That is what we went over yesterday. Obviously, I think because you were in the different time zone, which is why there was like, but you joined a bit late, I think. So please contact the your mentor about that, the person who did the screening with you, and they will help you with any problems or questions you have about yesterday's session. But from now on, please try to join our normal times as we cannot have for every session like recaps like this because we need everyone to join the collective meetings. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't have any questions, please also share your experiences. If you would like to unmute yourself and talk or share it in the chat, that would be very great. We really appreciate it and like to see that this meditation. Maybe you're experiencing something or actually feeling something. Because again, we can say it all, we can give it to you, the information and everything, but the only person it will help is yourself, and the only person who can experience it is yourself. So,
And there are some questions on the chat. Someone's asking they're feeling headache or when they're focusing too much. Is it because of that?
yeah, so again, when you're focusing, like I said, you should still be aware of what you're feeling. You shouldn't be like zoned out, as you say, or like focused that you feel lightheaded, like people were saying yesterday as well. You should try to be thoughtless, you know? You should still be aware of what's happening on your hands, what you're feeling on your body, on the top of your head. But I know, like, sometimes even I feel like if I'm closing my eyes and I'm meditating, then I feel like I'm getting zoned out or something, or you feel that lightheadedness. And if that happens, maybe you can open your eyes for a second and then just try to witness what you're feeling on your hands and your body for a second. And maybe if because you're closing your eyes, you're feeling that lightheadedness and zoning out, maybe you can just keep your eyes open and you can look at the slideshow, the image about of what we keep up, and then try to meditate, but still try to witness what you're feeling. Because again, this state that we're reaching, it's not only thoughtlessness, it's we also have to be aware of it. And it's and while we're being aware, we should be thoughtless. So they both have to go hand in hand together. We don't want us only to be witnessing because then that distracts our attention, or we don't want to only be thoughtless because then we're not noticing what's happening on our hands. And if we don't know what's happening, then what's the point of this meditation? You know, we want to know what's happening in our solar system.
Yeah, that's really important to note. I know, like, from what I've heard from previous people who have like first tried this meditation as well, when they focus too hard, so like you're like I said, you're cramming your attention into one place. Don't do that because that's not what we're going for here. That's gonna really tighten your attention. That's like focusing it, right? We're not focusing. We're just, like Swayam said, we're just trying to witness what we're feeling and placing our attention up here. That relieves it from the stress on your forehead, and that should help. So if you feel like your attention is getting too tight, and if you're feeling lightheaded, lighten up your attention. So kind of let go of that hold of it and just try to let it rest here. And don't try too hard, is what I would say. Just kind of let it come to you. And that will definitely, your state will improve throughout the 6 weeks. You will feel stronger at doing that.
There are a few questions regarding, like feelings. So coolness, warmness, what does that all mean, right? So a general like roadmap as to this meditation is, so in order for me to like answer these questions about the coolness and warmness, the general roadmap of this meditation is that you have three energy channels. You have the one that pertains to the past, which is your left channel, the one that pertains to your future, which is the right channel, and then the one that pertains to the present, right, which is the central channel. The goal of this meditation is to stay in the present channel, which is your central channel, and to ultimately be balanced throughout the day. And throughout the day, sometimes you can have problems, right? So for example, today we worked on the forehead. The forehead's the region where where the quality of forgiveness is, right? So like the quality of forgiveness, you have like these like various different qualities that are scattered, not scattered, but that are in different places throughout your upper body. So for example, your stomach's the region of peace and satisfaction, right? So throughout these 6 weeks, we'll be concentrating and going through each one of these energy centers that focus on each one of these qualities. And throughout these sessions, you will be able to clear out each one of those centers accordingly.
I have a question. How can we achieve thoughtless awareness? Yeah, basically like thoughtless awareness. the thoughtless state, it's a state that happens to you. The objective, the desire should be raise more Kundalini power as you are more desire and just leave it because now your power is invoked, your Kundalini energy is now awakened. So automatically this energy comes as you keep like practicing meditation. The energy comes, you will be in the thoughtless state. So you don't have to stop the thoughts, but it happens to you. So always desire for the happening. You do not do anything other than desire. Just like now, hands, you move it. That's a small effort, but desire and leave it to wait for that happening. That's it. This should happen to me. That's it. And it will happen to you.
So yeah, in the start, it'll take some time. I know this is the second time that the majority of you have been meditating through this meditation. So as you guys continue to practice this, more and more, faster, easily, efficiently, that state of thoughtlessness will come to you. And it's in a way unique. And you will recognize that state of thoughtlessness when you've practiced this meditation enough. So yeah.
Yeah, I also wanted to say something that um you might have seen the chat like we respond to if you're feeling like a warm breeze or like tingling or something that uh we we are saying that it means like your chakras are clearing or there's a blockage. But obviously this is only the second day that we're doing it, and it's actually great that you're even feeling these sensations. So Um, obviously, as Aditya said, the more and more we practice, the more and more meditation, you'll have more in-depth experiences, and you'll be able to even meditate by yourself. Uh, and really, it's a journey with yourself, really, because obviously we don't know everything that you're feeling by yourself, so we can only tell you what these mean, but then you will be able to work through these blockages or these vibrations that we call them, these sensations, through this meditation. So if you feel like there's like a tingling or like a heat, don't feel like it's bad, because it's showing that your Kundalini is working through your chakras. So I think now it's 9:18. A bit past the time we allotted. Obviously, this is the first meditation session. We will keep it a bit, try to end it at 9 maybe next time. If anyone would like to stay back for any questions or sharing their uh, experiences more, feel free to. But for everyone else who has to go, has to leave, thank you for joining, and please join tomorrow. It's the same time. But thank you all.
There was one question, if you could answer. What does it mean when your left hand starts to feel very warm after releasing my right hand energy into the earth?
So when your left hand is feeling warm, that's an indication of a blockage in your left channel. And that's why when we put our right hand down, that's why you felt that releasing of the energy, like the negative energy, as we call it, down from your right channel being released or your right hand being released. And since your left hand is open, that is symbolizing that we're clearing our left channel. So if you're still feeling warm there, that is a good sensation to start off with, that you're feeling something, but that will be cleared out. So as you keep meditating, you'll be able to feel that warm slowly change to cool. So that feeling of like something being released, that's a really good sensation to feel. That's really amazing. But yeah, that will slowly change to cool.
There's another
Yeah.
question, if any mentor can answer this. Why do I sometimes feel nauseous when I meditate? Any mentor would like to answer? somebody says, I feel nauseous when I meditate. Is it indicative of something? So, in my experience, whenever I feel nauseous, um, I see that there's something with the chakra in my stomach, which is the chakra that is responsible for sustenance. So every chakra has a quality. So if I'm feeling nauseous, uneasiness in my stomach, it is indicative that that particular chakra needs some kind of nourishment, which we will learn eventually how every chakra can be nourished, can be cleansed, what are the qualities, what are the aspects. So, if you're feeling nauseous, next week we'll have different sessions that will clear you out. So, you will see slowly as you keep meditating, as more of your Mother Kundalini comes up, these sensations of headaches, the sensations of nauseous, anxiety, nervousness. Yesterday, I think someone said they were feeling jittery. So all that will be cleansed out. So the cleansing meditation that will help us to cleanse. So that'll start week 2. A good question. Probably it's preparing for our next sessions. So definitely, we are looking forward to share all this knowledge, all this basic understanding of how all the you have to feel absolutely relaxed. That's what this meditation will do. But week 1 is more of the same subject of self-realization, understanding our subtle system, and being more aware. If you're feeling hot, tingle, warm, something different, which is good. It is good that you are starting to feel it. And eventually, you will learn how to turn it into cool breeze, how to make sure completely your body is relaxed. And that is in the upcoming weeks. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you, everyone.
Sabi, I just want to add on to that, don't be afraid of if you're feeling anything, nauseous or jittery, as we'll go through the course of meditation. This chakra start clearing out and start feeling better. So yeah, just continue it. Don't be afraid. For example, if you have a hose you have not used for a long time, and when you start and you think about using it for the first time, when you put it on the tap, and you start it on the first few seconds, you'll find that the water coming out of the other end is very dirty. But at least you know that the hose is working. There is no hole, there is no puncture. If you keep on, flowing the cold water or water from the other side, eventually the water, all the dirt will go out, and you will start getting clean water. So just don't be afraid. Keep doing meditation, and slowly all these feelings will go away. Thank you.
And do you guys have any other questions?
I just wanted to add for the nausea thing is maybe you can try doing the balancing for your right side. Put your right hand on your lap open and left hand towards the sky. Sometimes if we are feeding too much heat in the liver, that could also make it nauseous. So removing the heat from the right side through the sky element helps.
So, Anvil, Pranav, do you guys have any questions about today's sessions or experience you want to share?
What? I don't have any questions. Thank you.
How did you feel though?
Good. Oh, shoot.
How about you, Anvil?
Huh?
How did you feel?
It felt
Anvil.
good.
Anvil.
It felt good.
It's good.
Okay. Thank you,
Great. Okay. See you tomorrow, everyone. Yeah.
Okay, I think they both went. I don't know.
I just put the other person in the waiting.
I think he has a mic issue, I think. He had like he was speaking for a second, but it was like very faint.